Hi, this is Shan Loves to Cook, and tonight I'm making breakfast for supper. So I'm going to make homemade biscuits, and they're baking powder biscuits, and you have to have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Let's see, there's a little recipe right here. It was a half a teaspoon of salt, 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and I have that right here. So I will put that all in. Kind of hard to do with one hand. And then we have the shortening. If I can get this out. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to. Hard doing this with one hand. You sit you down for a second. There we go. I can get you to stand up while I do this. Oh no. Okay. Sorry. Okay. This was a 1/3 cup of shortening. Gross. Dishwater. My goodness. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Scrape this off. Okay, and then most people use a pastry blender type thing, but I use a fork. I find that that's easier for me. And what you want to do is you want to mix the shortening in to make it, and it's supposed to have the consistency of cornmeal. And you just keep on doing it until you get that right consistency. I've preheated my oven to 475. That's what the recipe said. Let's see. We're almost there. Okay. You see that consistency right there? That's about like the consistency of cornmeal. Then you're supposed to add 3/4 cup of milk. And I just blend it and undo it. This is how my grandmother always did it. This is a recipe my grandmother followed. There's sometimes more or less you may have to add a little bit more milk. I think it all depends on how it mixes. Oops, I'm making a big old mess. Okay, let me throw that in the sink. I'm just going to flour my board. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. This is all real time, and obviously you can tell I'm real. I cook most every night for my family. I have twin daughters, so that's always fun. As soon as I come in from school, they come in screeching, "What's for supper? What's for supper? What are we going to eat? I'm starving. School lunch was not good." So I'm just trying to mix in like these little loose pieces. Some people like to get their rolling pin out. But I just like to pat it out with my hands. I just find that's what's easier for me. Pan, you can. The recipe said you need, let's see, 3/4 inch thick. I think I could probably do a little bit more because they are going to rise because of the baking powder. Here's my little biscuit cutter. I don't really have a problem with it sticking. Here's my pan. My pan is clean. It's just stained. I sprayed cooking oil in it. Let's see. Let's cut the biscuits. Oh, we're gonna get stuck today. There we go. There's one. We'll put that in there. And there's your second one. I'll shift down. Make it easier for y'all to see. Kind of cut that one short, didn't I? Oh my goodness. Cutter similar to this. I don't know whatever happened to it. I don't know if my aunt might have it or what, but I went to this little antique mall type thing and I found one just like it. I don't even think, I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think I paid like $2 for it, and I had to get it because, you know, it looks like the one that my grandmother had. And I'm just going to take this last little bit of dough and I'm just going to make it in a little one like that. And there we have those. And I'm going to go put these in the oven. My oven is already preheated. And I'll get back with you as soon as we get those out. Thanks.